this section, we are going to discuss about services in Power BI. What is this services is all about, and once you start using it, what are the benefits you're going to get. Let's try to check it out as part of this video. So services in Power BI, often called as Power BI Online, is a cloud-based software as a service platform from Microsoft, primarily used for publishing, sharing, and collaborating on data visualization. Meaning, like, till now we have created our report in the Power BI desktop. We have downloaded, we have created report, we used the Power Query, we created a model, we used the Nags relationship, lot of things, everything, right? It's an authoring tool. That's why the Power BI desktop is called the authoring tool or the developer tool. Now we have built a report based on the requirement. We have done certain data analysis on this. Once you build this, it has to be stored in some place, right? So that is what the Power BI service is. So how you will store? You will publish this report in the cloud version of it. Once you publish it, it can be distributed to the many users. So it will be one developer or two developers will do this development. Once you publish to the services, it can be shared to as many users as required. This is the whole purpose of this services. It's a cloud-based software as a service tool. Even you can able to access the published report via your mobile as well. So what are the things I'm going to cover are the different things you can do as part of these services is like we will publish all these reports in a workspace. So we will going to learn about what is workspace and how to publish it, and different licensing option, of course, because once you publish it, it's not all users can able to access in your organization. You need licensing option. I will quickly walk through that licensing option. Then you should also have a different roles and responsibilities that will also be covered. Then after the reports are published, some users don't want to access using the portal or the Power BI services. They just need only the subscription, meaning like they will get only the emails. So how to enable those options, that will be covered. Then once you publish it, as of now you have let's say 1 million records or 100,000 records from your Excel or database. You are publishing it. How about tomorrow's data? How about next week's data? It should be whatever data newly it is appearing or newly generated, that also to be reflected in your report, right? For that you need to have a gateway or schedule refresh. If your data is in on-premise, you will enable gateway. So these topics will also be covered. Then finally, how you can build app-like feature in your Power BI so that it can be distributed across wider audience. So these are the things, core important concepts in Power BI services that I'm going to cover. So let's start with the licensing. So once you publish your report, the report consumers need pro license at least, right, in order to consume. But for our practice purpose, those who are learning it, you no need to worry. You can publish it. There will be a 60 days free trial for you to access it. Okay. So how you can see, like over here, what are the different licensing option? You can see the free account, create rich interactive report that you visual analytics. So it will be free account you can create on the Power BI services. That's what I told, 60 days free trial. Then you can practice it. Okay, that will be only with for you. No need, you cannot share the reports. All other stuff will be restricted here. Once you have a pro license, you will be eligible to publish and share the Power BI reports. This is the pro license I'm talking about. This is only monthly. This will be suitable for your organization if you have a few members, let's say 5 to 10 members who are CXO level people, those who wants to analyze the reports or share the interactively, then this will be absolute starter for you. and this is like Power BI premium per user. If you have a premium per user, you will get some premium features. I have covered detailed in the one playlist. You can go through it, like once you have a premium per user, what are the benefits you will get. And there is other option called Power BI embedded as well. Apart from that, you need to go for a Microsoft Fabric license. Power BI comes and sits under Fabric umbrella, so you can also purchase using the Fabric capacity. So there are these are the different options. So to minimum to start with, $14 if you want to share and collaborate. Otherwise, if it's your personal use, you can always go and use the free version of it. So I have covered in detail. If you are learner phase, you can use this playlist where I explained about how to sign up using your without your work email, because those who are learners, they don't have. And I also covered premium per user license. You have a complete playlist. You can go through this as well. But in this section, I will cover whatever topics I mentioned before. With this note, let's begin our services, Workspace and Publish. So I'm in Power BI now. I have created this sample report. Let me quickly walk you through this. This is just a quantity over here. If you remember, we have created bunch of measures, and this is the total sales. I have used the top 3 products here. How I put is like this is like multi card visual over here. This is the visual, I think. Give me a minute. Let's click on this. Which one is highlighted? Multi-card. Okay. Once you use this one, then go to filters. You have item name. You use the top n 3. Similarly, you will use the bottom number, and based on the total sales, click on apply. Then this will appear. And this is the trend chart. Where I use the date, year, quarter, and total sales. Why I am explaining, some people wants to practice it, that's why I am showing it to you. What are the fields I've used. I used across total sales. Basically, you drag and drop the total sales, and you can able to rename it. I renamed it so that it will appear properly without hyphen. Okay. Now this is by gender, this is by category and name, and this is just a country and bubble size with total sales. This is just analyzing the total sales report. So we have created this report, and we also have all other reports. We are not going to focus on those. We will just focus on this particular page. Now this is in desktop. How to publish it? As I said before, you should have an account before. So I have logged in here. You will have your workspaces. Okay, I already have many workspaces here, and I also created one new workspace for this course, that is Power BI 2026. In order for you to create a new workspace, click on this. Let's say practice 2026, something like that. I'm creating, give a proper description. Then here I have option right now for choosing premium per user and also Fabric trial. For simplicity, I'm not going to do any of this option. Let's go with the basics since it's a beginner course. Power BI Pro license, click on apply. So you can create as many workspace as possible. This is like your folder in your PC, like you are organizing your different works in a different containers, folders or containers. So I have created 2 workspace, that is Power BI 2026 course. We'll go with this. So this is the workspace where you will able to do multiple options. You can publish a report to your workspace. Okay, so let's go to our Power BI desktop. Then you need to choose a publish. Click on save. Then choose the Power BI 2026, then click on select. Now this will be we call it as deployed or published in your Power BI services. Either you can click on this so that a new window will be popped up. You can see here Microsoft Fabric, so don't get confused with different namings here. Now Power BI comes under Microsoft Fabric. Microsoft Fabric is the umbrella. Now Power BI is one of the component in the Fabric ecosystem. Now as soon as I published, I can see this report in my services. Okay, so you have some issues here. Map and field map visuals aren't enabled for your organization. See contact tenant admin. I will fix that later. I'm not going to focus much on this. Basically for this organization I need to enable the map visual, okay, at the tenant level, somewhere over here in the admin portal. We will take that later. Okay, now what our focus is over here is like I can see all the pages here, whatever I created. If I don't want, I can close this. The GUI is completely different what you see in the desktop. That is what the important thing you need to understand. Here you see lot of options like menu, but here you don't find home, any other thing. You have altogether completely different menu options because this is the services meant for sharing and collaboration. So we have seen how you can come to this URL, right? If you are not having a URL, how you can navigate to this particular report, right? Let's try to check it out. So I'm in Workspace now. Let's go to the Workspace. Okay, sorry, I'm in this Workspace, Power BI 2026, and then refresh this page because, and important thing I want you to explain here is Power BI in desktop, it will be considered as a single file. Okay, as soon as you push it to your services, it will be split into two objects. One is dataset, that is a semantic model. Earlier it was named as dataset, now we call it as semantic model, and the report. So don't get confused with this, why we have two different versions. It is all about how Microsoft organizes the things within the Power BI ecosystem. Okay, so as soon as you publish it, it will be split into two. One is semantic model and the report. You need to click on the report type. So once you click on this, you can able to navigate to the same report. So all the features will be available for you, like however you are interacting, filtering, everything that you used to do in Power BI desktop. Same thing, you can able to view it here. You can navigate to the each page in this way, so that you can see multiple pages you can able to analyze, right? So I hope you understand the purpose of the Power BI services. It is the place where you can host your reports, and it is meant for sharing and collaboration. Next session we will try to explain about how you can share it with other users.